AFC Championship game on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback. Now Daniel on first down. Flush to his right. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a gain of 34.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Throwing on third down, Daniel eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The same outcome on 3 straight plays. All runs of 4 yards. The last one gets him a 1st down. Shotgun snap for Daniel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. Back to throw. Daniel. Flushed out right. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll work this down inside the 30.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A 1st down throw for Daniel. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. Harris Campbell. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great rep run. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time. Throwing to start the drive. Daniel being chased out left. Campbell making the catch. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That's a good way. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the after review of the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. 87 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Daniel. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean 1st half, a touchdown. They give to Taylor out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Operating from the gun, Daniel. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. How about that? at their quarterback. 38 yards. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get... Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd and 15 now. Daniel. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravensons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And this one is incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. A leap in. He's got it. He got it. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Pretty impressive play. John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. So that a good call by John Harbaugh and tossing out that red flag. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And able to work his way down to the 16. 85 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run with Taylor, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Here we go on 4th. Daniel. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kiki QT, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week,
here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now, Daniel. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Colts are champions of the AFC as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.